You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for men to develop a backbone, a masculine purpose, if you will, and get more physically attractive, and even become more mentally healthy. All you men listening, I turn nice introverts into fit, self-entitled savages, if you will. And you might even become a little cocky as a result of your G status. More importantly, you guys, I also show you how to flirt and date more women and seal the deal. Just look at the show notes. They are all on my blog articles. What's up, guys? Before we get into the content, do me a favor. Leave me a 5-star review with words behind it, okay? This helps me rank up in the search rankings. And one more thing, you guys. I just put my show on iHeartRadio, also Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music, even Castbox as well, you guys. So follow me on these platforms. Okay, I'll say that again. iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and Castbox. All right, let's get into the content. Women don't emotionally understand what attracts them. Now, you guys, I'm going to tell you a story about this, okay? Really quick. Years ago, I want to be completely authentic, transparent with all of you. This woman, I let her go out of my life a long time ago, okay? I'll just say her fucking name, it doesn't matter anymore, okay? Her name was Paulina, and you guys, here's what happened, right? For quite a long time, I had a thing for her, but I actually, again, I let her go because it was the right thing for me to do. And I'm going to tell you guys something about this particular story. That is, you guys, I honestly was wondering why she would always say she wanted this type of guy, but then she went for the opposite. Okay, so, you guys, I'm really going to tell you that story right now, because I remember she had a thing for this dude named Jake Zender when I was like really fucking young. And I remembered, right, you guys, she had a thing for skaters, like long-haired skater dudes. Which, by the way, guys, I'm going to tell you really quick, I did have a skater phase myself. When I was about in, I want to say, middle school, I grew out my hair myself. And so did my brother. Okay, we both had our hair long. And I would always hang out in the quote-unquote metal crowd where everyone listens to metal music. And I'm going to tell you guys something about this. The only reason I bring this up is because of the fact that growing up, you guys, I was friends with Paulina for a very long time, okay? And I'm going to actually tell you guys, because she had a thing for Jake Zender, I honestly was kind of like confused as to why she had a thing for him, right? And so then, you guys, I had a huge aha moment that is recently, and this is fairly fucking recent, but I'm going to be real with you, okay? Women run towards the cause of their emotions, okay? And that really rang true into my fucking brain, you guys, when I remember that story on basically Paulina having a thing for Jake. That is my friend, you guys. Guys, I was friends with Jake, and here's what Jake said. Jake said, "Oh, I know Paulina. She's chill." And honestly, you guys, they never even were a thing, which was kind of funny to me, but they never were a thing, even though she had a thing for him, okay? Because I was friends with her at that time. And then it dawned on me, okay? She would go for these guys with toxic traits. Now, again, you guys, you wonder why Now, look, you guys, I'm not calling my friend Jake toxic, okay? He's honestly a good dude. I remember the guy. I honestly can remember that dude. I have nothing but respect for. But the other dudes later in her life that I was just like seeing a cycle. She kept going for guys that were like fucking low quality. No offense, Paulina, if you're listening, I don't care anymore. You chose really shitty men. But that honestly, they were fucking drug dealers, you guys. Drug dealers. Now, that's a whole side tangent. The point that I'm telling you here is women don't understand what fucking attracts them. Do you get me? Okay? And that is, you guys, you wonder why I talk about discovering your dark triad traits. Okay? And as I've been saying recently, that a lot of people have been honestly questioning why I promote narcissism and shit like that. But you guys, as I say, I promote healthy narcissism. Healthy narcissism. Okay? I said this on my episode, Why Healthy Self-Entitlement is Attractive. Because guys, I'm going to be real with you. Okay? I'm going to be fucking real with you. And I stated this in my Healthy Ego article. Healthy narcissism is self-entitlement. Healthy narcissism is self-entitlement. Okay? So, again, you guys, another quality to narcissism, though, like a little downside, by the way, which I'm going to tell you guys why you got to be careful with having too high of a fucking ego, because I'm telling you, even though I do promote healthy narcissism, what I really want to draw a boundary on is when you think that everything revolves around you. You want to be the center of attention, okay? And this does apply to women a lot, if you've noticed. They want everything to be revolved around them. And I think a lot of my listeners, right, they're probably nodding their heads right now, saying, yeah, that's 110% right. Because you guys, everyone has traits of narcissism. Everyone. And again, guys, I am literally telling you this, okay? I always tell you guys to read my articles. Always. But why do I say for you to read my articles? Because I state this very clearly. How to cultivate healthy narcissism. Go in the show notes. Read it. Okay? What do I state there? Every single person on this spinning ball of dirt, okay, that I call Earth. The whole point, you guys, is every single human being has a with them mindset. And I worked really hard on myself, you guys, to not have that mindset. Okay? Even though I do promote healthy self-entitlement, what I want to say about that is here's when healthy self-entitlement becomes bad, or like it becomes unhealthy. It becomes unhealthy when you don't put others as all right. So let me actually, guys, I know I'm on a different tangent now, but I really want to address this really quick, because I know a lot of people out there, they really question this fucking concept of healthy self-entitlement, okay? And I hear this time and time again. Okay, this is when self-entitlement becomes unhealthy. Okay, you turn it into self-absorption. Okay, you turn that self-entitlement into self-absorption. Okay, you guys, self-absorption is you basically just, as I said on my episode, let's look at the world through the eyes of a seducer. I say self-absorption is not seductive. Okay, but again, guys, why do I bring this up? Why do I bring this up? Because women don't logically understand that they are attracted to self-entitled guys. Okay, and I bet a lot of you women listening, you're thinking, Adam, I don't agree with you. Well, guess what, ladies? I'm going to tell you something. Any woman listening, listen to me right now. Just fucking listen before you start throwing out some comments in your brain thinking, oh, this guy's wrong, he's being a sexist. I'm going to tell you right now, guys, throughout my life, this is what I've noticed women to do, okay? All women, they do what is called backwards rationalizing, okay? Backwards rationalizing. Okay, you make a decision based on your emotions, then you rationalize later why you made that decision. So, a girl on a diet eats Taco Bell, then decides it was her cheat meal right after. Or a girl meets a guy who has all the things society tells her she should like and want to marry: job, cars, local status. Right, you guys? But let me tell you something. When you hear women say, "Oh, I just don't feel it," yet this is what society places on every single woman out there. And that's why, women, if you're listening, you don't rationally understand what emotionally attracts you. Okay? And again, you guys, I'm telling you firsthand stories throughout my life. That is Paulina having a thing for Jake Zender, but then later in her life was being with like fucking drug dealers. Okay? Now, not gonna go down that rabbit hole, but you guys understand that this is why I promote developing your dark side. Okay, now, I don't mean to say you guys become a fucking drug dealer, okay? What I mean is you just fucking find the shit that you know what you're truly capable of, as in what you could do to another human being, deep down, first off. Second off, know your Machiavelli traits, which, by the way, you guys, you already know I have Machiavelli traits. One, I really want to fucking ring this into your damn ear right now. I really want to ring this into your damn ear, okay? I do not promote dishonesty. And Machiavelli, if you guys know about this guy out there, by the way, you guys, he was a real person. Machiavelli was a real person. And I'm going to tell you about that. That is, you guys, here's what he did. He fucking would do shit like lying and cheating and shit. Guys, I don't promote that. I don't. And if you've ever thought about cheating on another woman, I do not respect you. Okay, I don't. I don't respect you at all. I just don't. Okay, yes, I admitted on a previous podcast, oh, I had that kind of seduce and abandon thing, but you guys understand this. Here's my thoughts on that. Okay, if you can give her an amazing seduction and she will remember it for the rest of her life, for the rest of her fucking life, then I think that you're giving her a gift. Okay, that's my thoughts on that. But again, back to the topic, as I tend to go on tangents, women don't rationally understand what emotionally attracts them. Okay, so the whole point here is this, you guys. I want to really sum this podcast up. All human beings backwards rationalize. They all do it. I do it. Come on. I'm actually owning up to that. I fucking do it. But if any of you women out there are saying, "Oh, Adam, I don't agree with you. I don't really like healthy, self-entitled guys or shit like that," I'm honestly, I wanna fucking question your own thought process on that. Because if you've ever became attracted to a guy because he didn't really care about you, and he just was always doing his own thing, and he didn't care to fucking call you all the time, guys, what is that? That is apathy. Again, comes from Machiavellianism. Why do I always say develop your dark side? That's the reason, you guys. Okay? Now, I know a lot of you are being rubbed off the wrong way. Oh, Adam, I have to know my fucking toxic traits. Guys, understand this. I'm not telling you to become toxic. I just want you to be aware of it. Be aware of it. Okay? So, when you can understand that everyone has these dark triad traits, then you will now know what is actually more attractive to the opposite sex. You guys, I know you're probably thinking, how in the fuck does this attract women? Okay, it attracts women because it shows, first off, you don't care. That's apathy. Second off, you're slightly self-entitled, which, by the way, when I say in my podcast, men have placed women as their purpose, here's what I really mean when I say men have placed women as their purpose. When you prioritize your purpose over women, that is, in a way, kind of self-entitled, isn't it? Because, you guys, you're putting yourself first. So if you prioritize your purpose, then I am proud of you. That is you being your own man. And I want to fucking congratulate you, and I want to meet you and say, dude, you are a legend. Like, you're a fucking legend, dude. You're a legend. Because you put yourself first. And that right there is what women would never tell you. They would never fucking tell you this, you guys. They would never fucking tell you this. But she doesn't want you to place her as number one. She doesn't want to be your fucking purpose. Even though sometimes women think that that's what they want, they don't really want that, you guys. They don't. Okay? Because when you start basically bending ass backwards and being a wimp, then I'm going to tell you right now, as I came back to in the original topic, that is this. You men out there, you don't rationally understand what emotionally attracts you too. Okay, so this does apply to men. This applies to fucking everyone. But my biggest takeaway here is this. Understand, you guys, that you've got to basically know when you're getting into the dating space. When you're getting into the dating space, okay? You are playing with fire. And that fire is your fucking emotions. And again, as I said earlier, women run towards the cause of their emotions. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. I love you, okay? I fucking love you.
I'm going to turn on my seducer's mindset and tell you guys, here's what I want to tell you right now. I literally want to haunt your subconscious mind with this outro. Well, why? Because you guys, what I'm telling you about right now, and this is my dark side surfacing up, I want you to start saying this to women because it's really fucking powerful. When you tell someone not to imagine a pink elephant, don't think of a pink elephant. You immediately think of a pink elephant. So, here's what I'll say to a woman, right? And this is from my free articles on my website, you guys. Free! Honestly, I don't want you to imagine how good it's going to feel when I trace the tips of my strong fingers across your hips. Don't picture how free and exciting it's going to feel. Don't imagine that when we start kissing, and when it happens, it's going to feel like it's fireworks. It's literally going to take your breath away. Damn, it's hot in here. I'm going to go take a dump. Okay, guys. That last part is called a takeaway. And you will trigger strong desire. Guaranteed. Guaranteed you will. So, use this and read my blogs.
Girl, like it, girl. Kiki girl.